So here we have the Haenel Sports Model 33 Schmeischer's patent or something. I'm not the German speaker. See if I can get it focus here. You can see it. So this is a BB gun. Takes 6 shots. And it's a bolt action made in German somewhere between 1930 and 1940. Quite hard to date. I have not managed to date the actual manufacturing of it. I'm not sure if that's possible even. I've not been able to find any like charts or something where you could match the serial numbers with some manufacturing date. So from looking these up, it seems like they were made for on the order of the Nazi parties or something like that. Not a big fan of that, but it's quite cool, historic thing. They were made for kids to run around and get used to how to handle a bolt action. As you can see, there is a bolt here. You can cock it. Whoop. Oh, you can't cock it with safety on. Bloop. You have the safety back here. The flag safety, or what you call it. Flip safety, something. I have repaired this one, so it's not like original condition. In some parts I have not managed to find how they were actually looking on the original one, so the safety part is something that I have made from pictures and what I think it should be. So it's quite simple. There is like a small pin here with a spring and a ball at the end, and then it matches a groove here, and there are some counter drill holes there where it locks into. You see it flips over here and flips over there. It's quite nice though. Also had to remake this because someone thought it was a good idea to cut this wood part off here to make it look like a Haenel 310, I think, the more sporty version. It's like, well, from what I found, it's the same internals but different stock. So this is remade, this is remade, this is remade, like the front part here, and also the safety and the sight was not complete in this one when I got it. You can see here it's a quite simple sight. It has a small blade here going up and down, and then you have a small screw you can adjust there, and there is like a tiny groove in here, so the blade goes up and down. Front part, there's like a bayonet mount or something. I'm not sure what I thought, but kids running around with bayonets, that would be a funny story, I guess. Not, but I don't think there is any bayonet that would actually mount there. Or what would kids run around with? Like something like this? No. So there's a small magazine underneath. It takes 6 shots of small round BBs, 4.4 millimeters, and there are some German stamps here to say DRP Meva. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it has a strap mount here, strap mount here. It's quite cool still. Like you don't see many bolt action BBs, air guns around now. I think this was, nah, I should not say, maybe, if I'm not wrong, I think it was like €3 or something to buy this when it was released in the 30s or 40s. So I'm not sure how much money that is today, or if you like compare it to something that we could buy now, as there is like probably some bolt action air gun that we could buy, but I don't know how much like in payment difference that will be. Yeah, it's quite good condition still. I've remade the stock a bit, so you can see like this is actually stained with sherry. Original was beach, but it was really worn, and there was the varnish has like flaked and stuff, so I took that off, tried to like, I would not like go and hard sand this to, I don't know, like just sand it down and make it not in shape anymore. So I tried just to lightly sand it off and still have it in the same shape that this would be if it was like it was. So like dents and stuff are still in here. I tried to steam some dents out, but a lot of dents are quite deep, as you can see here. There are like really, something happened here. Someone played around with this. So this has obviously been used as a toy by someone. I think the top part here was not even correctly mounted when I got it. It was loose, so it like folded off, and this was not mounted. It was quite bad condition. I found it on an auction as a Tivoli rifle or a Tivoli air gun or something. I thought it was quite cool with bolt action air gun, and the price was quite good, but it was like in bad shape. So it took a couple hours to get it to look like this. I think it's, well, it doesn't shoot that straight, but it's a cool wall hanger, and you can make a little talk about it. Have your friends over and take a beer and just talk about it. Or I don't know, maybe you don't invite friends to talk about air guns. I probably wouldn't. But yeah, this seemed to be a bit tricky to get in. You have to pull this back and push that in. Not sure if that's intended or if it's just this one that's a bit rusty. Or no, it's not rusty, but maybe it's a bit stiff. The pipe is soldered to this, like the barrel is soldered to this pipe. That's the like receiver, or what you would call it. And the same with the magazine slot is also welded. The trigger welded to this big pipe. If you look at the Haenel 310, you can see it's like the identical model of this internal, from what I could find at least. There are like some stamps underneath that you can look at. I'm not sure, I have not found much information about them except that they are there. There's a stamp there, I guess that's like the manufacturing or something. And I also found a little small stamp here somewhere. It's like a Z or an N or something there. I think you can see it at N. Also there is like a stamp on the internal barrel somewhere here. On this model I have not, this is not matching this number. So I'm not sure if it's like made up of parts or if it's from how they were sold. Front side, you can adjust left and right. There's nothing fancy about it. 2 screws. It's about as easy as it could be. 2 screws and a fishtail slot. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. Had a small crack in it there, so I've plugged it there and had some screws and glued it back together. I think this particular one might be a bit short here. I think it should be maybe like, I don't know, 1 or 2 centimeters, 1 centimeter more meat here. Someone will probably like played with it, knocked it in some stone or something and chopped off, I don't know. That's my guess from pictures I haven't seen. Looked like it should be a little bit more of meat here. But yeah, quite good working condition. It's not accurate at all. Maybe you can like shoot beer cans at like, I don't know, 5 meters and be fairly accurate. But anything, you don't shoot coins with it. You don't, yeah, it's not for long range, it's more like just fun pointing with. But yeah, it's cool. Thank you for checking in.